Hello, Gemini. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your zodiac tarot forecast for the week ahead or whenever you clicked on the title at the time it intrigued you. We're going to start with the message from your angels, guides, guardians, and ancestors. Whole lot of cards popped up. We started with the gatherer and the ancient ones. Gathering the knowledge. This has everything to do with your genetics, your ancestry, the gifts that have been honed and cultivated through DNA, through time. Things that they had begun, things that you can reap from. And the abundance from this knowledge is so vast that you can pick the low-hanging fruits first. There is such an abundance of gifts and blessings because of your ancestry, unaware to you. They're there. This is your message from your angels, that they are surrounding you. These fruits, these gifts, these blessings. All you have to do is just reach out and grab them. We have the rattle and water. This is about emotions, flowing with emotions, going through. The rattle is the tool of the shaman, which is about, it's a tool for manifesting, creating something new. So it looks like you're going through the flow of past, present, future, and not in a way that is overwhelmingly emotional, but almost in the logical sense of going through the motions, going through the process that brings you to today, which is the owl and the luminous warrior. You can see in the dark now. This is about, of course, the owl signifies wisdom, but it also talks about eyesight when others can't see. The owl hunts at night. The luminous warrior is that light that shines within you, that is leading out of darkness, whether that's leading you out of the darkness or leading people around you out of the darkness. There is a light within you that is shining and growing, and it is not going unnoticed. Your spread, wow. Look at these first 6 cards. They're all black, right? These are major arcanas, plus two chakras, the base chakra and the sacral chakra. This, you've gone through that beginning stage, that birth of something new, starting to spring up like the seed out of the ground. The sacral chakra is about sensuality, sexuality being ignited. So this process that you're going through, well, you've gone through the first 2 chakras in this awakening. And I'm really feeling a shift. It's starting to show up in the cards for this week. It's starting to show up again, Gemini. We're going through a shift. So we have intuition, which is the High Priestess card, which is Pisces energy. Balance, which is Libran energy. The scales. Fairness, justified, and then destiny. That's really the wheel of fortune. That's your destiny is in play here. Power play, the power card. Leo energy, strength. So intuition has guided you. You you think it's intuition, but if it's intuition, it's definitely being zeroed in on your ancestors, the ancient ones. You're picking up on all those energies. There's even healing energy, not just for you, but that DNA structure and that light spreading this wisdom, being that wisdom. And you know, the wisest people don't even talk about what that wisdom is, which makes me a fool, doesn't it? Power, base chakra, and there's some power. It's just oozing up within you. Your intuition, you're balanced. You know that you're on your destined path. But now this strength is just oozing up. Something is being birthed here. And it could be something that is so profound that it's exhausting. And, you know, we have rest and rejuvenation. Mental conflict, which is about making a decision, but recognizing and rewarding. Recognition, reward. The ancient ones want you to know. They see. People think that, honestly, it's like how a tyranny gets out of hand in the world. It's because they do these things. It's because they don't think anyone's watching. There is always anything in the dark will come to light. All things in the dark eventually come to the light. Owl teaches us this. And you're shedding a light on, it could be you're shedding light on some corruption going on. Catching someone red-handed without even having to do anything. I feel this sense of silence. Silent strength within you. While you watch somebody shoot their foot. Saying to yourself, self-talk with your ancient ones. I saw that coming. I knew that was going to happen. But would they listen to me? No. So shoot yourself in the foot. I think you're coming out of this mental conflict of decisions, though. You may be resting right now. There's a lot of power surging out of you. That kind of power can be exhausting and conflicting within yourself. But there is recognition and reward coming out of this. Ace of Fire, intuition, you want a passionate new beginning. There is an opportunity coming towards you, whether this is love or career or both. I often think that those go hand in hand. Anyway, let's crack these cards. Seven of Air. All those shady people, gossip, jealousy. You seem to be quiet in the middle of it all. And it could be that there is one particular person that you are speaking with, seemingly humble, is either going to infiltrate these others and stop them in their gossiping tracks, or maybe they're an informant. It doesn't matter. In this particular tarot deck, Gemini, you are absolutely protected. Queen of Earth, Capricorn energy. Yes, you got that balance by looking after yourself, nurturing self, realizing what your worth is. And a little pampering can go a long way. Destiny, you're on your path. Harmonizing, branching out, while rooting deeply. Ten of Earth, strength is being clarified with the Ten of Earth. Long-term commitment, money flow, legacy building. This has been coming up a lot for you, Gemini, over the last year and a half, almost 2 years. This legacy building. Base chakra, transformation. Yeah, there was an awakening within you. Scorpio energy. There was an awakening through an ending of something in your life. But you know what? This usually means the ending of something in your life that transforms you. But because this is clarifying the base chakra, this isn't about endings. This is the transformation. This is it. That ending was past. This is that transformation blossoming out of you. Oh, worried about sex, are we? Sacral chakra being clarified by the Nine of Air, which is about that emotional turmoil, sleepless nights, restlessness. Am I making the right decisions? What's going to happen next? Sacral chakra being sensuality. Someone's turned your crank and perhaps you're afraid of falling into that pit of a repeated cycle. rest and rejuvenation, it kind of reminds me after seeing that, was like, okay, I need to think about this because, woof, I need to get away from that person and think about this because, you know, I was just about to jump their bones and not sure if that was the right thing to do. Nine of Earth, rest and rejuvenate on your own. Take that time alone. Cherish that time alone. It could be you're even fearful that this person is just going to control all of your time and you needing to step back. Yeah, being sensual is great, but you also need time alone. Queen of Fire. Confidence. You are going to make this decision with a lot of confidence. You're going to go after what you want. You'll get it. Making changes in your life that you're not afraid to make. So you may be having conflict over a decision, but when you make that decision, it could be that something happens here, right? Something happens here. Perhaps someone coming on too strong gives you that little inner feeling that, wait a minute, I can see in the dark. I've seen this before. And I need to preserve that time that I have to myself and not have that. It's great to have a soulmate, but not to have it inflict on precious time that you need for yourself. You're confident enough to see that what this decision you're making is going to be the right one. Recognition and reward is going to be clarified by the Hermit. Yeah, some of you, and it reflects here too. Rest and rejuvenate with Nine of Earth. This is you going into solitary, saying, I cherish that time. I recognize I need that time, and I'm going to reward myself for that time. Somebody calls and says, Gemini, I really want you. And this is someone that you may be aware of. They've done this cycle with you before. And though they are very, you're very attracted to them, or they're attracted to you. You know that this could be this in and out energy of a player. In here tomorrow, gone, back next week. But I think if you've dealt with players, Gemini, I think you're getting it that, hey, this time alone is a blessing. At some point, they may return and you say, no, you're completely different now. Your desires, I think, are changing, Gemini. Your desires are changing. Maybe the fear will be of sliding back into an old pattern, but these desires are changing. And I know, too, a lot of you Geminis, you do cherish your time alone, whether you're in a relationship or not. All right, let's have a look at what the angels say about your love life and advice. What's the advice for Gemini? That message from your ancestors was poignant, I think. The luminous warrior out with the owl. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. The card that fell on the floor is true love. You're coming into the time of a beautiful romance here. Time to disconnect from the world. You could be disconnecting with this person. Pay attention to the red flags. Not just with other people, Gemini. I don't even know if that's a valid warning after seeing this. But also pay attention to the red flags within yourself. Are you going to react the same way you have in the past? Love yourself first and foremost, above all. And release these old feelings. Clear your energies. If it's an ex, release the ex. If it's the same pattern repeating, this is doing due diligence in releasing, clearing energies. And I know, Gemini, that, some of you do your full moon rituals of releasing, which is great. I actually thought to myself, I should start a full moon release 2 weeks before the full moon. Build up the energy. so that I get a big kapow on the full moon. Something worth experimenting with. If that resonated for you, grab the vibe, hit the like. If you'd like some free cards pulled for you personally, I go live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything you need to know about the website and channel is in the description below. God bless you, Gemini. I hope to talk to you again really soon. Bye for now.